Good morning, everyone. This is BERNEY Bear from BERNEY Bear's Nomadic Travels, and we are going to talk today, if you're considering to be a nomad, we're going to talk today about, in my opinion, the number one thing that you need to and have to keep in your mind, the number one thing. So let's get to it. We are coming to you from Millersylvania State Park in Thurston County, Washington. I've been here for a couple of days. It's a beautiful, beautiful park, and I'll give you an idea what it looks like here shortly. But let's get into our subject today. The subject is, in my opinion, if you're thinking about becoming nomadic, if you are nomadic and you're just new at it, or these old guys, they all know this. The number one thing, in my opinion, the number one thing that you need to have instilled in that mind of yours is the maintenance of your vehicle. You have to maintain your vehicle, whether it be your van, whether it be your box truck, whether it be your motorhome, whether it be your truck that you're pulling your trailer with, or you're living in your car. If you're living in your car, the vehicle that you are driving needs to be maintained and maintained well. You are the only one. I am the only one that knows what my truck sounds like. I knew a couple of weeks ago, I knew something was going on. It wasn't a loud noise. It wasn't a thud, 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 but I knew that there was something back there, and I'm thinking, what is it? What is it? So I got it in there, got it in the shop, and it was a pretty major thing, but not as major as it could have been. The rear axle it was wearing on something, and they thought they might have to replace that rear axle. Well, the station that I go to is a very, very good friend of mine, and I love them dearly, and I know that they would never do me wrong. So that being said, it cost me $2,800 for the fix of the axle, the tune-up, the brake check. My emergency brake didn't work. I had that fixed. I had the plugs. I had everything done that I needed to have done because I'm going to Arizona in January. I want to make sure that that's handled besides the tune-up. So that being said, you are the only one. You know what your truck sounds like. You know what your vehicle sounds like. And if there's something wrong and you hear something and think, what is that? What is that? Don't just think, what is that? What is that? And at my age, I know that now. But when I was in my 20s, I blew up a motor because I drove and drove and drove it, and it had a leak in the radiator. I blew the motor up. What do you call that little front thing that goes from front to back? That sucker dropped to the ground. I ruined that whole car. I was an idiot because I just didn't handle the things that needed to be handled. But you learn from your mistakes, and I absolutely did. So maintenance on your vehicle is, to me, the number one important thing. You know, I can't think of the worst thing in the world that could happen to you as if you're parked somewhere off the beaten path, or if you're boondocking somewhere and something happens to your car and you can't get out. You got no cell service. You got no way to get anywhere. It's like, oh my gosh, if there's anything in the world that you can do to prevent that, why would you not do that? Why would you not do that? So, again, maintenance. Okay, well, that's my 2 cents worth of the number one thing I think needs to be done, whether you're a nomad or whether you're not, but as a nomad, because it is your home. This is my home. Everything I own, or almost everything I own, is in this home or in that truck. So I need to make sure that I'm going to get where I want to go and enjoy the outdoors and enjoy the scenery and enjoy my life without having to worry about a tow truck, without having to worry about all the things that happen when your vehicle goes down. And if it's in the shop, where am I stuck? I'm stuck if it's in the shop. So that's my 2 cents in that. So I appreciate all of you guys. And if you enjoyed any part of this video, and I'm going to show you the lake, and I just want you to appreciate a little bit of beauty here too. If you enjoyed this part of the video, give me a little thumbs up, hit that little bell icon. That'll give you an idea when another video comes up, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me tremendously. It helps me tremendously on my channel to grow a little bit. So I enjoy doing this. I love it, and I can't even think of doing anything else. So we're going to check with you guys later. I'm going to see what BERNEY's up to, and we're going to take a walk. Well, let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Again, we're at Millersylvania State Park in Tumwater, Washington. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to go see if we can find the lake. Well, we are on the back side of Millersylvania. And there's kind of a little, I think according to the sign, there's a little bit of like a stream, a pond, a mini lake kind of back here. So we're going to go check this boardwalk out and see what we can find. You know, as funny as it is, and as beautiful as this park is, and we're probably 35 minutes from where I grew up, we never came here. It's pretty sad. Makes me sad because it's such a beautiful park that there's so many people here, and there's so many people, dogs, animals, families. There's so many people here that are enjoying this park. That this lake was a gift to the city of Tumwater. From I'll look it up and I'll let you know. But a couple, and I want to say their names were Miller, but I'm not exactly quite sure about that. But you know, that's a really wonderful gift to give to a city. So it was really a nice little a time we spent here. Me and the kids spent here, and we spent 2-3 weekends here, and enjoying the heck out of it with my daughter and my grandbabies. And the kids, there's trails just like a galore, and they were gone for seems like hours, and I'm going, oh my God, where are they? But they always seem to find their way back here. And what a great little place for kids to hang out and have a good little mini vacay from the hectic life of, you know, we wouldn't let them have their phones and their iPads and whatnot. So it's like, you know, this is it. Go out and do something, enjoy yourself. And they did. So we really had a really good time. So I enjoyed it, and I think the kids enjoyed it, and we'll probably come back again next year. I hear some noise in the bushes, and here I guess I got Mom and Dad's snake here. So cute. Look at that. There's Mom and Dad. Oh, there's 3 of them here.
Dan, look at this big old snake.
Wow, there's like 3 of them right here, guys. That one was bigger than this one here. I think that's the biggest tree I've seen here. That is a big tree. I don't know what I have with trees, but they're absolutely amazing to me. You just wonder what, if they had eyes, what they would have seen in the, 300 years he was here. What could he have seen? It's amazing. So, tell me what you guys think about what's so peaceful about walking all by yourself. I don't know what it is. It's almost a high for me to be by myself, and I cringe when somebody walks down the path, and I think, oh gosh, don't look at me, don't talk to me, and you know, but I do. I chat with them, and this little snake thing with this little guy, his dad and him were riding a bicycle, and there must have been, all in all, when we got in digging in the bushes there must have been 15 or 20 of those little gardener snakes that were like long, you know, and that kid was going, oh, I want to pick one up, and I said, well, yeah, but you pick one up and they'll poop on you, and it stinks really bad, because we used to pick up snakes when we were kids, you know. But what is it about this, about the nature and the trees and the smell and the birds? It's just, to me, it is a high that you can't even explain. So I love it, and I hope I can always physically be able to do these hikes, you know. And I think the one I'm doing, if I added up it's probably only 4.5 or 5 miles, something like that. But I hope I'm always able to do this, because this is really, really something. Look at this little woodpecker tree. Oh my gosh, he's like totally, look at that. You little woodpecker, you chewed that sucker right down to nothing. Oh my goodness, look at that. Poor tree just got ate up by a woodpecker. A gentleman by the name of John Miller gave the property to the state years and years and years ago, and I'll put the dates up because I'm not exactly sure what it is, but gave the property to the state, and it was 842 acres of land that he donated. His family donated to the state to make this park. So, thank you, Miller and his family, for doing this, because there's been thousands and thousands, and probably since then hundreds of thousands of people enjoy this park and enjoy this walk that I'm doing right this very minute. It's beautiful. We're going to go back up to the campground. I think we're getting close to being at the campground. Listen. You hear it? So funny, Bernie. He opts to stay at the campsite all the time. It's like, Bernie, I'm just telling you, you'd just be so stimulated by all these squirrels. Listen. They're everywhere. So I think maybe he thinks he's going to get more excited being at the camp. So, and besides, he's a little lazy. But anyway, we're going to go check on him and see what he's up to. Well, we just got into camp. Let's kind of see if we can figure out where the BERNEY Burn is. Of course, I don't see him out here. Bernie, where you at, dude? Oh! I think I know where he's at. Bernie, what are you looking for? Hey, dude. Bernie. What, you got your foot hanging up there? What are you looking for? You getting hungry? I know. Just get ready to make some grub, dude. You better get down from there before you fall on your keister. That little goofball. Well, I'll catch you guys later. I got to make some dinner for my Bernie. He's getting to be a hungry boy. Oh, look what came to my house to visit. Oh my gosh, you little cutie. What are you doing in my little home? That is so funny. Come on, little man. Where did he go? Was that just the cutest stinking thing you've seen in a long time? Where'd he go? Maybe he left. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back for maybe some snackies. I'm not supposed to feed you, you silly goose. Well, if that wasn't too funny, that little squirrel. Well, I think we're gonna end this video right here. I want to give you a real quick shot of my campsite, though. There you go. There's my little campsite. Oh my goodness, that was just too funny. Bernie and I sat last night and had a glass of wine in front of the fire and my moonshade. It's kind of in a tight little spot right here, but turned out really good. We enjoyed ourselves. So, well, I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out here, and I appreciate you listening. We did talk about the number one thing that I think is important about being a nomad. So thank you guys again. I appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.